my go-tos.
We just got a
Letter. We just got a letter.
Oh my goodness, I'm old.
Wonder who it's
I
from.
still love this show so much. Seeing
It does. Shows I love as a kid. Shout out to Derek. This is Derek.
I didn't like leaving the crib much. I did play baseball because my Dominican genes commanded me to, but besides that, I was a homebody. I was inside all day on my PS3 or on my Wii or on my TV. Whether it was before I went to school, after school, or just on weekends.
What's some shows y'all loved as a kid? Let me see. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was one of them for me. Regular show. Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Just cartoons. Just shows like cartoons. Let's see. What's another? Dexter's Laboratory, one of my favorites. Codename Tennis's Door. Yep. Teen Titans. Come on, man. That's facts. That's facts. Ooh, yeah, that's heat. Old Beyblade, yeah, JT, you know ball. What y'all know about that old Beyblade?
I used
Beyblade, let it rip.
to love sitting in front of my
Let's fight.
TV and watching some of my favorite kids shows.
Hey, Ben 10, yeah, Rugrats, yeah.
Oh, on some of my favorite channels and shows I watched as a kid. Some y'all may
Yu-Gi-Oh!
know,
Ooh,
some
Static Shock, I'm tripping. I didn't even think about Static Shock. Static Shock was so hard. It taught niggas so many lessons, and it was a good ass show. Static Shock. Oh my Pokemon. Oh my god.
I mean,
Pokemon with Brock on there. Y'all don't know. All right, let me stop.
no, some of y'all may love. And in the end, I'll go over the channel that hosted the shows I loved the most as a kid. I'm starting off with debatably the Go of Kids channels, PBS Kids. Now you see, the good thing about this channel is you could be dirt poor, but as long as you had a TV, you could watch shows on here. And honestly, PBS is better than me because with the amount of bangers they produce.
Arthur was hard.
Man, all them poor kids would have been looking at straight static. I would have been charging Clifford the Big Red Dog, Sid the Science Kid, Cyber Chase, Arthur, Wildcat, Word Girl. Every single one of these shows I didn't watch, but a lot of people liked them. Ask my mom.
I did watch Arthur. We had the basic shit, and then we had like the main shit. Arthur was hard. I ain't gonna lie.
The other day, if I liked Clifford, she said I was never into it. I don't know.
I didn't watch Clifford. I didn't like.
He was just hard to look at. They try to give him dreads and stuff, but that ain't help. Cyber Chase and Word Girl.
Didn't watch Cyber Chase, but I remember that. And never watched Word Girl. Never seen that.
What do I look like? A nerd? Wildcrats, I was too old. And Arthur? I don't know. I just thought he was boring and looked like a dweeb.
That shit was hard. You tweaking.
Which kind of came full circle when in middle school, some kid posted a picture of me on his Snapchat story saying, I look like him, so. Sorry, Arthur. These shows just weren't my style. They weren't my jam. It is just too ugly. I was more interested in elegant stuff. Curious George, Magic School Bus.
I forgot about Magic School Bus.
Dragon.
We used to watch Magic School Bus in school. Magic School Bus.
Tales. Now these were
Dragon Tales.
for the shows I was excited to watch.
And this shit so hard, bro. Dragon Tales.
Taking the kids down some random orifice or some random homeless dude's body.
That shit so hard.
Curious George, he was just a silly monkey. He was just enjoyable to watch. And Dragon Tales, come on, they're dragons. They had a fake one, a blue one, twin dragons. They even had a disabled dragon for some reason. But my favorites on PBS Kids were easily Teletubbies, Sesame Street, and Barney.
Couldn't get into Teletubbies. I remember watching Barney real early on, and I kind of like fell out of that. And then what was the other one he just named?
I was not into Thomas the Tank Engine. I know. I'm sorry, but his eyes and their faces used to scare me.
They do look a little creepy. Teletubbies. Yeah, I wouldn't really.
Didn't, but it's just the way my brain was wired. Yeah, I don't even know what they did on this show, honestly. Frolicked or stared at the baby son, I don't know. But I know I liked it. My favorite Teletubby was Tinky Winky. Then there was Sesame Street.
Oh yeah, Sesame Street. Yeah, I watched a little bit of Sesame Street too.
Okay, the top dog of this channel. And I may have not liked Clifford, but my mom told me I was a fiend on this show. And she wasn't wrong. I loved everyone on Sesame Street. They had to go Elmo leading the charge. So many memories with him.
I think they got rid of PBS Kids. R.I.P. That's crazy. Now I just realized that. I think they got rid of this. Damn, that's crazy, bro. I don't know why they got rid of it. They got rid of PBS Kids.
Oh man,
That's
easily my
tough,
favorite
bro.
one of the show.
I forgot
I
about
literally
that.
cried when my mom threw away my Elmo doll. It still hurts. Then they had the giant overweight duck bird. Big
PBS Kids still there, but I think it only airs once a week now. Wow, really? Ew.
bird.
Why they doing that?
I highly doubt he could fly. Snuffy, y'all remember Snuffy? That was like the stage 4 terminally ill Woolly Mammoth there on the show. he was there.
Existed.
And then my 2 favorites besides Elmo, Oscar the Grouch and Cookie Monster.
Cookie Monster was my favorite.
How could you not like these two? Oscar was funny. Cookie Monster, he was clearly a drug addict, but he was so crazy and wacky. He was funny.
was
Then the
funny.
last of my favorites
He
from
was.
PBS, Barney. Who can blame me? Everyone liked Barney. He was a dinosaur. He was purple. I understand the Teletubbies, but how are people scared of this guy? Bro, it's Barney. He's pretty much a celebrity. He ain't messing up his veneers for you. Like I said, though,
Barney was cool.
PBS was debatably the GOAT. It's not my favorite. But first, I want to go over my least favorite when it came to kiddie shows. Disney Junior. This channel just didn't really have...
Didn't really watch Disney Junior. It was one show I think I watched. It was something to do with a bear or some shit. Something to do with a bear, and I liked it. I ain't gonna lie, it was hard. And what's the other show? But it's not Disney, is it? What was that one? Franklin?
Lord
Franklin the Turtle or some shit? Y'all know something about that? That shit was heat.
have that many hits.
I remember that.
The ones they did have just weren't really my forte. I was not watching Little Einstein.
Bear in the Big Blue House. Yeah,
I
that was my
not
shit.
watching Handy Manny, that fake Bob the Builder.
Yeah,
And
I
I was
wasn't.
not watching Bear in the Big Blue House.
I ain't gonna lie. I was fucking with Bear. I ain't gonna lie. I was fucking with Bear.
There was the occasional "It's the Mickey Mouse
Clubhouse.
That show was
Remember
pretty
that?
lit from time to time. I even learned
Remember
how to
that?
do the Goofy dance. There was also Doc McStuffins, which I only
Didn't
watched on
watch.
plane rides.
Didn't
But she was
watch.
pretty cool. It was like Grey's Anatomy for kids. Love to see it. Black excellence. But,
Yeah, I think I only watched the Bear.
but I didn't really watch these shows that often. Probably the one Disney Junior show I do remember watching hella of was the Lilo and Stitch show. Now that
Oh,
was
yeah.
some
Oh,
hits.
yeah.
I know
Yeah.
it technically
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
a Disney Junior original, but
Yeah. That's heat.
it still aired, so it counts.
Yeah. That's heat. That's heat.
I love this show.
That's
If you never watched it, just imagine the Lilo and Stitch movie, but it's a show and way more Stitches.
That's
My
heat.
favorite
That's
episodes were
heat.
the one where Stitch gets a shorty, pretty much a pink version of himself, and of course, the crossover episode with Kim Possible. That was some heat. Who, if we're counting as a Disney Junior
Heat.
show, then this was
Kim Possible was heat. Like you can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Kim Possible was straight.
You're a victim.
Fire, nigga.
also a banger. Kim and Shago,
Ron, the fucking naked mole rat.
Lord Jesus.
Come on, man.
Shago My Ego were obviously my favorites.
Shigo, that's my. And I fuck with Shigo, them.
And
I used to fuck with Shigo, them.
Relax. It's not because I thought they looked good as a kid.
Now I ain't gonna lie, I had a crush on Shigo when I was a kid.
You got me. The
Yeah.
rest of the cast was alright. We had Ron, who was supposed to be like the love interest, but come on now. We all know he was just a gay best friend. We had the fat black
Hey, this nigga right here. You know what's crazy? People call academics this nigga, DJ Academic.
dude. He was like the hacker one. He was chill.
Hey, that's crazy.
And then we had
He kind of favored that nigga
My
though.
least favorite of the main cast, Rufus. He
Rufus,
was
shout out
just
to Rufus.
chopped. He was Ron's naked mole rat.
Shout out
Who
to
is
Rufus.
owning this? But the show was good. It was fun. It was cool. It was fun to
He-
see Kim go on these spy missions. And Ron
He-
always messed something up. But that was just Disney Junior. That's not even me bringing up Disney's other kid channel that I want to talk about.
JetX or XD. Yeah, they call it XD now.
Disney XD. But before
JetX
I
was
talk
heat.
about Disney XD, I need to talk about its predecessor. And I'm not gonna lie,
JetX, nigga. Come on, man. Talk about it.
if you were born after 2006, you
Talk
probably
about it.
have never heard this channel. But
Talk
let me
about it.
tell you about it, because it was
Come on.
amazing. JetX. My late
Act do look like that motherfucker.
90s and early 2000 viewers.
JetX,
I know y'all
baby.
feel the nostalgia. I know y'all feel it. This channel had nothing educational. It was literally just Disney XD before Disney XD. Except his shows were debatably
Man, come on. Yin Yang Yo, nigga. The Power Rangers. Y'all forgetting. This is where I watched Spider-Man, the 1990 something Spider-Man. Heat. Kick Bukowski or some shit. Heat.
not even debatably. Its shows were better. This channel had
Heat.
shows like Sonic X, which I already know. A banger. Yin Yang Yo.
Heat.
Totally Spies.
Shout out to Totally
Power
Spies,
Rangers SPD. Power Rangers Mystic Force.
Heat.
Power Rangers Ninja Storm.
Heat.
And the best Power Rangers series, Power Rangers Dino Thunder. Honestly, I loved all of them. I was always the Red Ranger, but this one holds a special place in my heart. This channel also had
Oh, I remember this?
Puka, y'all know that show where the little ninja
Eat.
dude is running from that girl who can't take no for an answer. It was fire. I loved that one as a kid too. And not only did it have great shows, but this channel was also low-key my introduction to anime. It had another show I loved.
Digimon, what the fuck? Oh man, digital monsters.
Specifically Digimon Frontiers, which unironically has one of the best openings of all time. Go listen to it, please. Then they had my goats, Mega Man, NT Warrior, and Beyblade.
I didn't know they had Mega Man on there. I didn't see that. Beyblade, of course.
Oh
yo.
my goodness, was I obsessed. Especially
Fire.
with Mega Man. Bro, I wanted to be him. And of course, you know I can't forget my favorite of the marketable animes, Yu-Gi-Oh! Me and my brother loved this show. We had DVDs, we had action figures, we had cards.
I had the cards. I ain't know how to play the card. We trading cards, nigga. I don't even know how to play this bitch.
Cards. I just said had.
But I did have, look, I did have Slifer the Sky Dragon. Niggas wanted that card. Motherfucker came to school and said, man, I'll give you $30. Nigga, $30 was a lot as a kid. $30 was a lot as a kid.
I still have cards. Let me show you.
Check them out. Check them out.
Just like Mega Man, bro, I wanted to be Yuki. I said the story in one of my old vids how I wanted to dye my hair purple, gold, and black to match him. It was that serious. I was willing to become emo for Yugi. That's just how much I love this show.
Yugi had that drip too. He had that chain on. He had that shit on, boy. I'm telling you, boy. He had that shit on, boy.
And all its characters. I even loved Kaiba, and his whole purpose was to hate on Yugi and Joey.
Mokuba, make sure Wheeler's late.
My man had me a Power Ranger Dino Thunder. Man, I'm telling you.
Jetix was just amazing, man. It was amazing. But now I gotta talk about Disney XD. Now, Disney XD, although not as amazing as Jetix, it was definitely a step up from Disney Junior.
I remember Kolyoko, the characters with them big ass foreheads.
With
Yu-Gi-Oh! Hakusho, of course, that's the goated anime. Come on.
BBL, the 9th grade ninja,
Oh my God.
Ultimate Spider-Man. This wasn't a bad line.
See, I think I watched Kick, but after that, I kind of fell off of XD a little bit. I ain't gonna lie.
But the bestest thing to ever air on Disney XD was Gravity Falls.
I never got to watch that.
Now look, when I was a kid, I was a conspiracy head. I love watching videos on abduction stories, ghost stories, urban legends. Bro, I knew all the Mandela effects. Febreze was spelled with 2 E's, not one. So when Disney
I thought it was spelled with 2 E's too.
dropped Gravity Falls, a show
I didn't like Gravity Falls. I never watched it.
all about supernatural stuff,
Spectacular Spider-Man was my favorite though. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't watch it. I fell off.
Of course I'm gonna love it. And this may sound crazy to say, but I think this is one of the best cartoon shows of all time. There was some new weird thing going on every episode. The show was actually pretty funny, and the characters were lovable. Look at Waddles. What I loved most about this show though is that back in the day, it had everybody who watched it theorizing about who made the journals. Most people were wrong though. Like, can y'all believe there were people saying Seuss wrote the journals?
Oh, they had some conspiracy theory shit.
He's the stupid one. I thought it was the homeless dude. My favorite episodes were the one where Mabel gets zooted off that fun dip. That was hilarious to watch. And Bill Cipher's introduction episode. Only cause when I first saw him, I was shocked. It's the Illuminati. I could honestly make a whole video on this show, but now I want to talk about one of my favorite channels, Nick Jr. Nick Jr. was definitely my second.
Nick Jr. I think Franklin was on that old Nick Jr.
if not favorite channel to watch.
That old Nick Jr.
This channel had straight 10s. Yo Gabba Gabba.
Yo Gabba Gabba. God damn.
10. Lazy Town. 10.
Heat.
Wow Wow Wubsy. 10. Max and Ruby. 10. One
Ruby and Max.
Underpants. 10. Pinky Dinky Doo. 10.
I didn't watch Pinky Dinky Doo. I never watched Pinky Dinky Doo. What about y'all?
Bro, they even had an
Dora.
Asian Dora. Ever heard of Little Bill? Nah,
Oh boy, that boy Little Bill. I forgot about Little Bill now.
I'm just joking. It's Ni Hao Kai Lan. I did like that show though. All
That
these
was
shows were great. Sporticus had me doing push-ups. Pinky Dinky Doo had me brainstorming. Max had me hating my sibling. Hot Land had me ordering Chinese food in Mandarin. Bro, I even enjoyed the Fresh Beat Band. And oh,
I don't think I watched that
These
one.
dudes have me wanting to sip smoothies and hit the stanky leg. But although these shows are great, they ain't even scratching my top 4 on this channel. My top 4 were The Backyardigans, Blue's Clues, Dora,
Backyard again. Come on, boy.
and one more I'm gonna mention in a second. The Backyardigans, come on.
That shit was heat.
Now, definitely up there. If you ain't watched this when you was young, you missed out.
Niggas was making remix to this song, boy.
The adventures, the characters, the music. I know y'all ain't forget the
Eat.
music. Castaways. We are castaways. Look at them. They're hitting that. I've always been a Pablo kind of guy myself, but I liked everyone else too, except Austin. I don't know why, but every time I turned on the TV, he was barely in any episode. You think you're too good for me? Blue's Clues, man. This is
Oh, come on, man. You gonna make a nigga get emotional with old Blues Clues, man. God damn, not old Blues Clues. Can you find the clue?
one of my go-tos.
We just got a
Letter. We just got a letter.
Oh my goodness, I'm
Wonder who it's
I
from.
still love this show so much. Seeing Blue and Steve.
I
God,
wonder
Steve,
who it's from. Hey, times was so fucking simple back then, bruh. Times was so fucking simple back then. I wonder who it's from.
Adventures teaching us how to tell time, learn about physics, how to jump through paintings was awesome.
Hey, when they got rid of him, I literally, as a child, when they got rid of him, I literally cried. I cried real tears when they got rid of him, bro. For real, seriously.
So great. Makes me want to shed a tear. I just can't believe they replaced him twice and made Blue
Stop watching after that. I stopped while I was done.
3D. Like, what is this? Dora. I know a lot of people hate
Shout
on
out to
her,
Dora.
but this girl and her cousin Diego were a huge part of my
Shout out to
childhood.
Dora.
And not just them, because unlike Kylan, Dora's side cast was actually memorable. We had Boots the albino monkey, Swiper the shiesty fox, Betty the blue bull,
Dora was
that
hard.
ugly yellow bridge troll. Bro, even her map and her backpack were characters. Who's doing it
Map,
like her?
map,
I always
map,
wanna
map.
know, is backpack can talk or move and stuff? Can he like feel when people are reaching inside of him to pull stuff?
Nah, that's weird. I ain't even think about that, big bro. That nigga said, can he feel when you reach inside him? No, did he?
I beg your pardon?
I don't even want to think about it. I also love that she was bilingual, teaching us English and Spanish at the same time.
Lord,
Shout out to
Lord.
all my Nosabo kids. And what I loved about Dora the most is that she made me feel so involved. Every time Attention Star Swiper pulled up trying to fleece something off somebody, Dora would have me saying, Swiper, no swiping. Swiper, no swiping. Oh, man. And the best part was, even if I was feeling lazy that day or just didn't feel like talking, her and Boots would still get it done. So it wasn't too much pressure on me to do it. The hate this girl gets just doesn't make sense to me. I mean, sometimes she just stare
That's crazy.
a little too long when waiting for an answer, but she's just giving the stupid kids extra time. That ain't her fault. I loved her so much. I think she even
Oh,
affected my
man.
real life, honestly. Because ever since meeting Dora, I've had like this natural affinity or bond with every Mexican I've met. My first grade crush, Mexican. My elementary best friend, Mexican.
And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I know it's crazy. When I was in middle school, the girl I dated, she was Mexican and her name was Dora.
You're a victim.
They used to hit her with that Dora joke all the time, bro. Crazy.
My high school best friend, Mexican. My DoorDash driver, Mexican. And what did I order? Italian. But I could have gone for some Mexican. If this continued,
So-
I might have became Mexican. Y'all would have been getting like
Yeah.
5 videos a day. But my favorite show to watch on Nick Jr. was The Upside Down Show. Shout out to the 3 other people that know
I think I seen this before. The Upside Down. I think I seen this before.
this show. A lot of y'all probably don't know what
Dora
I'm
Map
talking
Song was
about,
hard? I'm
but
telling you,
hear me out.
passive
It was this weird Australian show. I know.
think
they
I
would
seen
play on
this.
Nick Jr. at like 11 p.m. Yes, I was staying up for this. Where these 2 dudes, one bald one, would go on these little adventures, whether it be to the park, the movie theater, other places. And the whole time, we the viewer
Yo,
would
ain't no way that nigga had the dread wig.
whether it be to the park, the
Yo.
movie theater, other places.
No fucking way, brother. Come on now. Let it go. Let it go.
And the whole time, we the viewer would help them get to where they need to go. But it wasn't all some Dora stuff. Some, do you know where the bridge is? No. We would use our real life remote to speed them up, slow them down, turn off the lights. It was some really cool interactive stuff. And not only that, but
Remember the Upside Down show? I think I've seen this before. The only reason I say I think I've seen it is because of that shirt. The blue shirt he got on. I could have sworn I've seen that before.
this show was acted out by these 2 dudes. Like everything. Sound effects, objects hitting them. They even had these little action sequences where they would use their fingers to parkour. It was so cool. Like, I love this show. But sadly, Nick Jr. canceled it after only 13 episodes.
Oh, damn.
I know.
That's probably why I can barely remember it. Damn, 13 episodes. What? That's 1 season, right?
Oh, I know. I can low-key see why. It was a bit odd and felt like a fever dream sometimes, but man, please, those of you who rock with me, I mean really rock with me, when you're done with this, just watch 1 episode. Just 1, please. And now, for my
The
favorite...
GOAT. Come on, man. The GOAT. I tell people this all the time. Cartoon Network is the best cartoon a network, period. It's in the name, period. The best. Heat after heat after heat is just flames fire. They were just cooking. I don't know what the fuck they was on in the writer's room, but they was just dropping heat.
Favorite channel to
Every
watch
time.
as a kid, Cartoon Network. This channel during the early 2000s and even some of the
You just had to been there. You just had to been there, kids. I know it's old niggas talking right now. You see a lot of old niggas in the chat. I'm sorry. You just had to be there, my boy.
2010s was just a definition of perfection. When I would come out of school, this channel was my first option
Every single goddamn time. The only time I turned it when they played some weird shit like Destroy, Build, Destroy or some shit like that. I was like, bro, I ain't watching that shit. Let me watch something else.
time. Unless SpongeBob was playing, I was on Cartoon Network enjoying shows like
I like it when they spelled it out. Me too. I did like that logo way better. The checkerboard.
Ed, and Eddie, The Grim Adventures of Billy.
Come on, man. Woo, that boy. This my show right here.
And Mandy, Dexter's Laboratory, Codename Kids Next Door, Foster's Home for Imaginary
I forgot about Mac now. Mac and Blue. I forgot about Mac now.
Friends, Star Wars, The Clone Wars, Teen Titans.
Damn. Adventure of Flapjack. Nigga, God. One more time. The GOATs. I know you might like the other channels. That's cool. But when it comes to cartoons, the GOAT.
It's too many bangers.
Oh,
That's not even me
man.
talking about the 2010 shows. Regular Show, Adventure Time,
Regular show is beyond goated.
The Amazing World of Gumball,
Gumball beyond goated.
Steven Universe.
Steven Universe goated.
Even their old shows that I'd watch on Boomerang. Yeah, some of y'all remember Boomerang.
Boomerang,
Were
yup.
goated. Johnny Bravo, Cow and Chicken, Jetsons, Flintstones, Looney Tunes, Baby Looney Tunes. It's just so
Damn.
much peak. What is this LeBron James longevity? I don't.
Definitely. There you go. Chowder. I already know. You ain't gotta show me nothing. This Chowder right here. You know how goated Chowder is, nigga? Stop.
I think I could go over
Stop
how much I
playing.
love these shows in just one video.
Stop
Honestly,
playing.
it might need
Rada, nigga? Rada, nigga? Rada, ooh. Rada.
its
Nigga.
own. But I can go
Come
over
on, man.
one of my favorites from each era. Powerpuff Girls, unironically one of the best superhero shows ever. Better than the CW Flash. Go at me. This show was
I don't know. I haven't watched CW Flash, but come on, man.
so good. I remember kids at school would tell me,
That's a girl show. You're not supposed to be watching that.
I didn't care. Powerpuff Girls was heat. I don't care what no nigga say. I don't give a fuck. I was watching that shit. 10 toes, nigga. 10 toes. Me and my sister watching that shit because that shit was heat.
but I would still come home and watch it.
You have to
like-
watch CW Flash. Oh, it's hard. I'm on season 9. Ooh, I might have to watch that then. I might have to watch that.
You know,
You know I like Flash.
the sexist baby. I loved all three of the girls. My favorite one had to be Buttercup. Had to. Sorry, Blossom. And
You know what a show I just watched and I just learned about? The Penguin. Oh my god, guys! If you haven't seen The Penguin, oh my god, really good show.
Those fans, but Buttercup was just the best one. She had that tough energy. My favorite episodes were the one where they sing a song about love, then cripple a clown right after, and the Rowdy Rough Boys one. That one.
Come
was
on
good.
now,
Then
yeah,
there was Ben
that's
10.
easy.
I've said this before,
That's
but
easy.
easily best Cartoon Network show of this era, or bare minimum,
Close.
tied for first. Courage the Cowardly Dog was fire. He's getting his own vid. Love this show so much though. I
Is
remember
he?
I had an Omnitrix toy, the plastic one though. Not the digital. We were too poor for that one. I played the games on the Cartoon Network website all the time.
What y'all know about the Cartoon Network website games? Oh my god, nigga. This nigga's just I just thought about all the crazy shit we played on that shit.
Bro, I even had Ben 10.
Don't let me go to computer class, nigga.
You're a victim.
I'm getting on that, what is it called? Fusion Fall? I'm getting on Fusion Fall, nigga. I'm getting on all the Cartoon Network games, nigga. What is you talking about? You think I'm playing? Boy, I'm on that shit.
Protector of Earth on my Wii. You a real
Penguin
one
is grimy, man. He grimy as hell, Dre. I'm telling you, boy.
if you played this. Shout out to y'all. Ben was
Oh, somebody said in the chat. Somebody said Fusion Fall.
so cool. I mean, everyone in this show was cool. Gwen was cool. Kevin was cool. Vilgax was cool. Bro, even Free.
I was on that Fusion Fall first. See, it wasn't just me. Oh my god, the Teen Titans game. I was on that one. They had like a Teen Titan game where it was almost like a normal fight game. Like you play Street Fighter and shit, like a 2D fighting game. Oh, man,
Tom Max was cool. Dude always had some side chick.
I don't know what they was
popping out of
on.
nowhere. What was he doing up there? And then finally, one of my
Cartoon
favorites
Network
from the
was
2010s era, Ninjago, a show about Lego
see, I didn't get to watch Ninjago.
ninjas. Come on now, how
good,
could
Fuzzy?
I not love it? This show was just nice. The intro, jump up, kick back, whip around and spin, had me doing spin jutsu all over my living room. Getting what?
Cartoon
It was
Network
amazing.
used to be the
I have
best, man.
fond
I'm telling you,
memories of me
Angel.
and my childhood friends all being one of the ninjas too. I was Kai, my homie was Jay, another one
Battle
was
Blitz.
Zane.
Ooh, Battle Blitz. Yeah, nigga, what the fuck? Battle Blitz, that's the name. Damn.
and the last one was cold.
I'm still black.
And I'ma say it now, Kai should have been the Green Ninja. I'm not even being biased. The show
said,
was still
"Should've been
great, though,
black."
but not gonna lie, I gotta be honest with y'all. After season 3, I did not pay attention to the show anymore. I don't remember if it's because I had school or we just got rid of our cable, but I just stopped watching. Eventually,
And we ain't even look. He ain't. I don't know if he gonna get to it because I don't think he only got a minute left. We ain't even touched Toonami. We ain't even got into the Toonami bag. He hasn't. I don't even know if he gonna do it or not because he got a minute left. He hasn't touched the Toonami bag. We just got into the cartoon shit, nigga. If he get into the Toonami bag, all these other channels ain't got a prayer. I'm sorry to spam the Law and Order button, but you niggas, and we ain't even look the Toonami bag, and we ain't even got into the Adult Swim bag. One more time. Come on, man. Somebody said it. We ain't even touched the Adult Swim bag. We just touched it. God damn.
No, I did come back to rewatch the entire series, but when I came back, I found out this show.
He didn't do Batman, JT. Oh, he didn't do Batman. He tweaking.
Unlike other shows that runs for,
Oh my God, he didn't do Batman. Batman was so fucking heat.
like, 5, 6, 7 seasons maybe. This show has 15. They're Lego ninjas. What do they got going on? The last one is like 6. As much as I love this show as a
The
kid,
promos, oh my God, the promos. They did the Toonami did promos. They did game reviews. Y'all don't even remember that shit. They did game reviews and all type of shit. Heat.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I am not watching that. Same reason I don't
Appreciate
watch
that follow,
One
bro.
Piece. I may be missing out on Peak, but no. That was pretty much all the shows I wanted to go over today.
Man, bro, I ain't gonna lie, you ain't getting your bag for real. You cooked. You cooked with this video. You did. I'm not gonna hate on you. Shout out to Derek. But Derek, you didn't touch Toonami. You didn't touch Adult Swim. Oh my God.
And there will definitely be a part 2.
Oh yeah. Come on. Yeah. Give us a part 2. Yeah. That's
Some more love. Even the other channels, Nick and
Oh, I forgot about iRobot.
Disney,
Oh,
y'all
no, not iRobot. What was it called? I know her name was Jenny. I know her name was Jenny.
definitely be a part 2.
Well, it wasn't iRobot. I'm thinking of that's Will Smith. It was Robot something. I forgot the name of it.
Some more love. Even the
That's Jenny. Teenage the robot. Yeah, the teenage robot show.
other channels,
XJ9. Yeah, XJ9.
Nick and Disney, y'all really thought I wouldn't mention SpongeBob?
My Life is a
Avatar:
Teenage
The
Robot. Yeah,
Last
that's it.
Airbender, Sweet
Heat.
Life of
Yes, come on, man. You missed a lot, man. Ooh, you missed a lot.
Zack and Cody or Wizards of Waverly Place. Come on, y'all.
Raven, that's a Raven. Corey in the house. That's a Raven. Shout out to you for that sub, boy. 25, 20 something months, boy. The shame, boy. I see you, boy.
Y'all know me. That's coming in part 2. And moral of the story,
Yeah, we need part 2, bro. Come on now. We need part 2. Fuck all that shit.